The Road to Independence. São Tomé and Príncipe's fight for freedom. Tucked away in the Gulf of Guinea, the small island nation of São Tomé and Príncipe bears the scars and resilience of a long colonial past. Though modest in size and population, the country's journey to independence reflects the larger struggles of Africa's decolonization movement, defined by exploitation, resistance, and the eventual triumph of national self-determination. From centuries under Portuguese control to the bold emergence of a liberation movement in the 20th century, São Tomé and Príncipe's path to sovereignty in 1975 is a powerful story of political awakening and peaceful revolution. A colonial outpost with a brutal legacy. Discovered and colonized by the Portuguese around 1470, São Tomé and Príncipe quickly became a strategic location for maritime trade and a laboratory for the European plantation slavery economy. With sugar plantations established in the 16th century and cocoa later becoming dominant, the islands were heavily reliant on enslaved African labor and later on indentured and contract workers from Angola and Cape Verde, many of whom lived in near-slavery conditions. Despite their centrality to the Portuguese colonial economy, the local population had little to no say in governance. Education was limited, infrastructure underdeveloped, and political repression constant. The rise of national consciousness. By the mid-20th century, as waves of independence swept across Africa, São Toméans began to organize. While other African nations engaged in violent liberation wars, the resistance in São Tomé and Príncipe remained largely political and ideological. Instead of a protracted armed struggle, activists relied on diplomacy, solidarity with other African liberation movements, and pressure on Portugal through international platforms such as the Organization of African Unity, OAU, and the United Nations. The Carnation Revolution and a historic opening. A turning point came on April 25, 1974, when Portugal's own authoritarian regime was overthrown in a peaceful military coup known as the Carnation Revolution. The new Portuguese government quickly moved to end its colonial wars in Africa and to grant independence to its former colonies. In this context, the MLSTP negotiated with Portuguese authorities, and on July 12, 1975, São Tomé and Príncipe officially became an independent nation, with Manuel Pinto da Costa, a key MLSTP leader, installed as the country's first president. From one-party rule to democracy. At independence, the MLSTP established a single-party Marxist-Leninist state aligning with the Soviet Union and other Eastern Bloc nations. While initially welcomed, this period faced economic challenges and political isolation. In the 1990s, São Tomé and Príncipe undertook a peaceful democratic transition, becoming one of Africa's smallest but most stable democracies. The legacy of the independence struggle continues to shape national identity, emphasizing nonviolence, Pan-African solidarity, and political evolution through dialogue. Quiet but significant. Though it lacked the armed drama of many African independence movements, the story of São Tomé and Príncipe is no less significant. It is a testament to the power of organized resistance, international diplomacy, and the deep desire of a people to reclaim their future. Today, the nation stands as a peaceful island republic, still grappling with development but proudly flying the flag of a hard-won freedom.